Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Congratulations, you've done it. You found the champ dog. So today we're going to be jumping back into the arena with our Rakdos Meathook Massacre deck that I've been running for a few videos now. I use this to run from bronze up to mid-platinum fairly quickly. I only dropped a handful of games. I had a win rate just shy of 80% into platinum, and I'm sitting just shy of 70% now in mid-platinum. Small sample size, but I'm doing pretty well, especially considering I haven't been thinking or playing particularly hard in any of these games. I've had a blast playing the deck, so yeah, I got a lot of games to show you guys. So let's jump on in. We're going to get straight into some games, because again, we've gone through the deck in a previous video. We've been linking to the DeckTech that Dev put up, where we got the deck from. So I don't think there's much value in breaking down the deck. So please go check out my previous videos and go check out Dev's channel if you want to learn a little more about the deck and some of the choices in it. But for us right now, we're just going to jump straight into some games, and I will catch you all afterwards. Well, stop the video. Hold it right there, buddy. Hold it right there. Just want to jump in and apologize. There are some audio issues in this video that we're about to jump into. I've updated some software and drivers on my system, and it's affected how everything is interacting in OBS, and I'm also having some issues with OBS itself not always detecting the output audio of the gameplay. So I'm trying to work through all of that and get everything back into a better balance, but yeah, the audio in this video is a bit of a work in progress, but it should all be back fine by the next video. Just wanted to address that now, yeah, rather than just letting you jump in and acting like everything's cool. But yeah, we'll be back to normal by the next video. Thanks, guys. Here's your gameplay. All right, but on the draw, hand is mediocre, but I'm gonna keep it. Oslaf, almost Olaf. I want to build a snowman. Attack. Does have haste. We seem to have found so I'm going to lead on the swamp so I can slap down the champing gas. See with the Den of the Bugbear. Looks like we're up against one red aggro. Even. You should attack, yep. Yep. Lovely. Give me a treasure token, please. Den of the Bugbear, and now I've got to turn to Skullport Merchant. And that's him. That's all my hands will do. Is it enough? Hopefully we'll draw into a Meathook Massacre soon. It's a 1/4, dude. It's a Skullport Merchant. There's no way you haven't seen this. Do you want to build a snowman? Samantha? Okay, but why would you not attack with the Battlecry Goblin? That seems bizarre to me. I think I fire this off now. I think trying to hold it to get more value later is a mistake, because they can play a lord and this becomes a 3/3 and I guess if it's a 3/3, honestly I could play it the turn after, but I don't know, I've just been punished by being greedy against aggressive decks too many times. Agadines for 1 to bring back the Ghast. Sure. It's no attacks. Honestly, I'm just going to do this guy. I don't, otherwise I just have nothing to do. So I could Agademes, get them both back. could meat hook for 3 and clear this board. I'll just hang on to my treasure. Would I rather just attack with the den? Maybe. Yeah. I was worried my opponent might have like a shock or a frostbite, something of that nature. But what is that doing in here? So this is some sort of budget version of this. But yeah, I think just getting aggressive while we can is a good idea. As I mentioned in my last video, we do have some issues closing out games, so just be as aggressive as we can while we can. It looks like my opponent just has a handful of lands. Poor guy. It is not where you want to be at all. So what do I want here? Probably just this. I can see bringing in Ray of Enfeeblement just as some cheap interaction. So we'll try it. I haven't been very happy with Ray of Enfeeblement so far. As I said, I can understand why it would be good against like white aggro or any even mid-rangey white deck, but I just haven't been coming across those decks. I came across that, is it treasure combo deck that CGB highlighted today for me, and unfortunately we just didn't have the closing speed to beat that deck. Very close. I did actually make some mistakes in game 1 that I should have won. I missed lethal. But then games 2 and 3, I just didn't quite close fast enough. This hand my opponent kept no run. That seems bizarre to me. Sure. You got it, buddy. Down a little. I don't think this card belongs in the dominance deck. Nice. Bring down the house is looking so sexy this turn. We are going to take a bunch of damage. Yep, you should still attack, definitely. Cancel. Lock first, please. Ping for 1. Burning down the house. Face is the correct place to point that damage. Good job. We're just so I'd say. And let's not forget to play this. This is how I keep missing lethal, is fake until they burn down the house for creatures. Excellent. Easy. Okay, we're on the draw. We've got our signature card. I mean, we've got some good cards. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to do to support them. You know what? Stuff it. I'm going to keep. We can just use this as an early board wipe to try and catch up. Oh, mono white. That's beautiful, isn't it? That is a thing of beauty. Oh, I should have started on black if my plan is Meathook Massacre. So they've just top decked that, obviously. Play this, a little bit of ramp and encourage them to commit to the board a bit more. Clarion Spirit, sure please, let's go. Yep, attack. No attack? Mate. Mate. So hopefully we don't get hit by Elite Spellbinder. We do not. What are you? Okay, so we can't, unfortunately can't kill her with the Oh, I meant to block there. That's entirely my bad. And if I had blocked there, I'd be able to burn down the house here as well. Oh well. That's just a straight up misplay on my part. Gain a bit of life back. Now Meathook Massacre makes sense. Sure. I was really hoping to top deck the next Meathook Massacre. Sorry about the audio in the previous game, by the way. I've updated a bunch of things on my computer. OBS wasn't talking to anything. I've had to like redo a bunch of things and it's messed with my audio settings. I'm hoping this game sounds better. I don't know how they come back from this with one card in hand. Faceless Haven, sure. But Predator answers that fairly well. Let's get the last card in your hand. So happy to get that as well. And that's pretty much game. Right here, right now. No attacks, because they can just turn on the Haven. Do you not know how the Predator works? Okay, sure. Yep. We're just gonna throw this. Keep pace with the Haven. The Haven Aspirin situation. So I think we need to stay back on blocks. But we can get in for 2 here. That's a good top deck though. That's a very good top deck for them. Do they attack? Okay, they do not. So they do know how the Predator works at least. Do the very least, know how the Predator works. So Fumes will get rid of the Aspirant, but I think we just go Mascot Exhibition. Make sure we've got a steady stream of things to feed to the Predator and blockers. It does mean this is tapped and they can get an attack with the Haven, but I'll have like 1,000 things to chump with. Sure. Sure. Oh, another Predator. That is nice. That is a juicy top deck. Hey, props to my opponent for playing it out. Sure. I'm happy to make that trade. Very happy to make that trade. We can also start activating the Hive whenever we so choose. And they scoop. Yep, makes sense. Okay, Ray of Enfeeblement, it's your time to shine. What do I cut? That's a tough one, isn't it? I think it's Deadly Dispute. I mean, it's not like this deck races into a Goldspan Dragon. And obviously it's a useful tool to help us ramp towards like a burn down the house or whatever, but I don't know. Seemed like the choice. Sure. Guessing they have another one of those Adeline cards. Spellbinder, sure. Probably grabs Massacre here. Good choice. Skullcourt Merchant Tribal over here. Sure. Cool. Take the Eye Twitch, I assume. Correct. So we've got 6 mana next turn, so we can still meat hook for 2 even with the tax. I guess we can't anymore. That is a little bit frustrating. I won't lie. Could I have just cast Meathook Massacre there? I had 2 treasure tokens, didn't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could have Meathooked for 3. That's such an oopsie. Oh well. Okay. You got it, buddy. I take 4. Wonderful. I actually only need to do this for 1 because I can use the Ghast to kill this, but... Get our free damage here. Whole bunch of triggers. Thank you very much. Life totals are almost equal again. Feels good. Legion Angel? Sure. Don't get me wrong, it is annoying. I wonder if they're doing 3 in the sideboard or 1 in the sideboard. Oh, sorry, 2 in the sideboard. Chance we could have hit a removal spell there. Where are these Rays of Enfeeblements? The one time I find a use for them. Okay. Does not bother me. It's just a way to stall playing the Legion Angel and force me to cast this. If I activate this and attack... Get in for 2 here. So the Fireblade Charger won't do any damage, but this does not affect Meathook Massacre. Because Meathook Massacre is loss of life, if I've read it correctly. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm just going to do 0. Predator, excellent. This is a very good top deck for us. They don't want to play their next Angel. That's interesting. Yeah, they're really trying to force us to play Massacre. They really want to get this out before they play their next Angel. Sure. Doesn't bother me. I got blocks all day. Have to double block here because the damage will be reduced by 1. Guess it's just exhibition again. Oh, okay, it's 2 separate instances of 1 damage. Okay, that makes sense. It does make sense. Okay, but they scoop anyway, yeah. I mean, they could have at some point top decked a Skyclave Shade to enter this Inniston Predator, but I do have Mascot Exhibition, and they were obviously trying really hard to get me to play that Meathook Massacre, and I just wasn't biting, because I have no respect for my life total. Ooh, we're on the play. Hand awkward, but keepable. I need to take 3 damage to play my turn 1 Eye Twitch. But I have nothing else to do until like turn 5 otherwise. Eye Twitch, Deadly Dispute. Get a... Jaspera Sentinel has reach. Get a Environmental Sciences probably. I hate letting them keep a Sentinel, but I can't do anything about it at the moment. That also sucks. Okay, so I guess actually we keep the treasure, we don't play Massacre, and we try to ramp into Burn Down the House. Because it'll take a few turns before we can cast a Burn Down the House big enough to kill the pack leader. Actually, it'll be the same turn. I could do either next turn. So do I Sciences now or Expert? I think I just Sciences. Gained a little bit of life. Doesn't really matter. I've got plenty of both now. Sure. Go and play something else. Beautiful. A little bit sad, because now once again I can't use Massacre. I can only Massacre for 3, but this is still a board wipe. Just means they get to, I mean, they would have been able to do this either way. It means I don't get triggers, which is a bit sad. I would have liked to gain 3 life there. Sure. You got it. There's a weird addition. There's a weird addition to the deck. Take a little peek in their hand. Doesn't have trample, does it? No. Yeah, I can't say I approve of... Oh, glad to get rid of that. I can't say I approve of this inclusion. Like, yes, it can get high power and it gets you a land, but it doesn't trample. Like, it's just a ball of stats. Attack first. So we do need to draw into a solution to Faceless Haven. unfortunately they can make their troll token here. So they've got a couple of ways to play around this, and drawing nothing but lands is really not working for us. We're going to take 8 here. It's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Ten feels so much more than 9. It's funny how that works, because it's a nice round number. Oh, Essika's Chariot. We don't love that. We do not love that. So this would cost me 2, 4. Yeah, it's actually cheaper to do this. We're having a work with this. I'm sorry, are you bored? Always have a backup plan. Yeah, we can spam emotes too, buddy. I mean, I am no happier with my inability to draw anything meaningful than you are. Like, I'm not... I didn't build my deck. But, you know, it isn't meant to just do this. It is meant to actually, like, do a thing at some point. We're just not drawing the things, so... You tell me, buddy. You tell me. Sure. I mean, there's no point making the 1/1s, is there? There's not really a point making the 1/1s. Cool. You know, I don't want to be doing this either. I want to slap down an Immerstone Predator and still have some small creatures. But, you know, we don't all get to do what we want all the time. So I can get back a 2/2 and a 1/1 for 5 mana. They're just getting salty because I'm blowing up all their stuff and they can't have fun, and as I've said, I don't love this situation either. I do not love it. Cool. draw something meaningful, please. Yeah, another Meat Hook Massacre. Wonderful. Almost halfway through our deck, and we haven't found a significant creature. It's a little frustrating. It's a little bit, makes me a little bit salty. I just need to play defense because of the Haven. Oh well. Alright, they're scooped. I'm sorry, buddy, that sucked for me too. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. Watch me never draw these removal spells I just brought in. But yeah, as I said in the intro of my previous video, this deck does sometimes run into problems closing games out. We only have Immersturm Predator as a meaningful threat. We have obviously get a lot of pings, which is helpful, but sometimes it just doesn't line up when you're so like threat light. And you know, sometimes you're not generating enough things and killing enough things to get all the pings that you want. I mean, at least I have a threat in this hand. Yep, find my third Meat Hook Massacre before my third land. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Yep, I'm just going to play this for 0. Really need to find a 4th land. Get to the Predator. What has our opponent kept? No 1, 2, or 3 drop. Ice Hide Troll, so they've just top decked this as well. Or they would have played it last turn. Oh, oh. Become indestructible. One more land and I can make all the Ice Hide Troll. Hopefully by then my Predator will be large enough to escape it. Gets indestructible, that's cool. Probably brought it in thinking, you know. There's no way I can stop them drawing a card here, is there? No. Should have attacked with the Eye Twitch as well. That's just free damage I left on the table. Oh, my opponent at least should be happier that this game will go a little bit quicker. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Iori, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this game went the way it did. Just, you know, I wish you'd been a little less salty about it because it was out of my control too. I don't control my top decks, but I'm sorry, man. That's a shitty way to go. I feel for you. Everyone, pour some drink out for the homie. So there we have it, guys. A few more fun games. Thank you so much for joining in. I will have some more videos out shortly. I will keep playing this deck, and I'm planning to make some changes to it relatively soon. So once that happens, I'll once again break down the deck and talk through some of the changes, because I've been running into a few problems with the deck. And I've seen online a few people running some similar deck lists with some slightly different choices. So I'm just going to have a think about it, make a few tweaks, you know, kick out the tires on ladder a little bit and get back to share with you guys an updated version. But until then, stay brilliant, have a blast, and I'll catch you real soon.